funny being out here in the wilderness.
Subject change.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was gonna say like I've been like feeling so I've been like low key not I don't like using the word depressed because I don't really truly like I know that there's like clinical depression and I don't think I feel that.
Yeah.
I just get a little bummed out every now and again about some shit. You know what I mean?
Of course.
And like I've been having this feeling of like I don't know, just this might be a little too depressing, but I've been like accepting this feeling of loneliness. Because like, bro, even like with my exes or like I love hanging out with the bros and stuff, you know what I mean? But like even when we hang, it's usually there's a lot of opposition. It's not always I'm combative a lot, you know what I mean? And so like I've been feeling this like thing of like, and it's been in like every part of my life for a long time, and that's what I've been realizing. Like even like certain things from like my first relationship, I'll blame like certain relationship traits that I have now, and I'll be like, well, my first ex cheated on me and this and that because of that. And then I was like thinking about it, like I've been like doing some real thinking, and I was like remembering this moment of feeling this feeling, and I was like, that's way before I dated my ex. Like I already felt that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I was like, I feel like I felt lonely like my whole life kind of. And I'm like, I think this is just how I'm gonna feel for the rest of my life, I think, you know? So I've kind of just been like accepting that.
Yeah.
Cause like even like I said, with exes or with the homies or with my family even, like I'm still like, I'm gonna get out of here.
Yeah.
Kind of a feeling sometimes, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
So I don't know, I've just been dealing with that and like, I guess I said it already, like accepting that's not gonna go away.
Right. And learning to cope with that loneliness. Because that's what I honestly, like, I vibe with that heavy. I fucks with that heavy because, I mean, one, I feel like that's like the ultimate thing about humanity again, is that like at the end of the day, it's like a lonesome existence.
Right.
You're in your own mind only, ever. Right.
And those are things I know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like knowing about all that stuff, like knowing tape and then catching the ball are different.
Sure,
you know?
sure. Oh yeah. Well, that's the whole thing. Like any sort of emotion, you can talk about it rationally, and then once you're in the throes of it, you're like, I'm gonna fucking crash this car right now.
Yeah, bro.
You know,
for real.
You know that. The what is that? Theory v practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. No, I feel that way too. You know what I mean? Like I remember one time I was talking to my family, and they're like, what's one word that you could describe your childhood? And I never thought about that before. And the first word that came to mind was lonely. And then they're like, oh, what? And they're like, they're literally my family.
Yeah.
They were with me my whole life.
I understand.
And they're like, what do you mean you're lonely? You weren't lonely? And I was like, I don't know why I even said that. You know what I mean? Like, that's the first word that came to mind.
Yeah.
You know? And like, part of it, I imagine, you know, I'm a younger kid, parents worked a lot, you know, you know, I found sports because it made me hang out with other fucking dudes, you know, I got friends like that.
Yeah.
But then also it's like, as I get older.
Hated sports.
Right, well also, but
Sorry.
you know, but you love the bros. You love stand-up. That's one of the ways to hang out with bros.
True. But even that's a solo thing.
Of course, at the end of the day. Because again, like I was to say, ultimately, humanity is lonely.
Right.
Like you're only ever there. You can only be there in your own head and by yourself. You're gonna be by yourself.
Right.
Like that's how consciousness is, and that's why it's so sick when you do fucking psychedelics or anything, or just laugh really hard with your friends. You're like, hey, we're thinking the same thing. We're not.
Right.
You're no longer lonely. You know, you're connected.
Right. I feel that.
You know, because like. We think so much in terms of like black and white, finite states.
Right.
Like happiness doesn't exist, joy exists. You know what I mean?
Right, we've talked about this.
You know, like you don't feel happy and then it's done. You feel moments of joy and then you feel moments of nothing and then you feel moments of sadness or moments of, you know what I mean? Like it's constant little moments. There's no such thing as like oh, my life is happy now, you know? Your life could be chill, you know?
Are you sure?
I think so.
I feel like there's like people out there who are just like at peace.
Yeah, but that goes back to like the ignorance and bliss thing, you know what I mean? Peace comes in many ways. You know? Sure. That's 10 Second Tom shit, you know? He's at peace. Would I want his existence? I don't know.
Right. Right.
Because I think I try to think, this is like the going back to like practice versus theory. Like I would love to believe that I would rather live a life with sadness and pain than without it. You know, I would like to
Right.
live a full emotional human life. You know, but like, you know, obviously it sucks to be sad. It sucks to be like, you know, angry at your friends, or you know what I mean. It sucks to feel those things.
Yeah, I could do without it.
Yeah, right? It's, you know, exactly. But also, I don't know. Because that goes back to our ancient thing of like, should people live forever or not? You know what I mean? Like, I believe there's certain fundamental things of what a human is, you know?
Yeah, but there's a part of me that's just like, that's accepting.
Sure.
It's just like, of course you have to.
Yeah.
All of us.
Yeah. Well, exactly. And
You know what I mean?
that's pretty much
But have to?
Well, that's pretty much Camus', you know, Sisyphus smiling theory, is that you not only accept it, but you love it.
Right.
You know?
Well, I guess that's the thing. I don't know. He's not actually working towards something. Sisyphus.
I mean, but what is working towards something? Again, that's like a story.
But I just mean like in Sisyphus' thing, like him pushing the rock and him stop pushing the rock, or him letting the rock roll down the hill are the same thing.
Sure. I mean, that's everything though. That's like, you know, you being sad, you being happy, you doing nothing is the same thing, you know? Not you per se.
No, I know. I was
The
just trying
human
to.
you.
I was just thinking about that. Right. Yeah. I don't know.
You know?
That's just the stuff that's the dumb old stuff I've been thinking about.
I have fun with it, dude. I agree. I mean, I've been very sad recently too. I mean, and it's not. I don't put it on any specific thing. I just know, like, and I've tried to think about emotion like this ever since I was like in my early 20s. That like I have to be the observer of my emotions, not the one feeling the emotions. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
Well,
that's kind of. Is that impossible?
No, it's not. But that it's hard because sometimes I get angry or I get sad or I get like, and like the emotion takes over other than me, and then it's not me being like, okay, I'm feeling angry right now, like it's gonna pass, calm down, you know what I mean? Or I'm feeling sad right now.
I get confused with those kind of things, and this might be a little bit of a subject change, but like, do you know that thing where it's like once you like realize you're conscious, then it's like a level of consciousness,
I get the concept.
and then realizing that is like a second level.
No.
Like you being like, oh, I've realized that I'm conscious.
Yeah.
Realizing that you've realized.
Yeah.
So that's like those like layers of awareness.
Yeah,
happening.
for sure.
You know
for
what I
sure.
mean? Because like if you can stop, if like you can commit an action, and then you're like, I didn't like how that felt. That made me feel. So you don't do that. You know, that's like being conscious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you being like, I can stop myself from doing these things. Like that's being aware that you have that mechanism.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's like a whole thing about this. I don't know all of it.
I mean, that makes sense. That's like which animals can like tell their reflection in the mirror, which ones can't, you know? Like there's basic levels of awareness.
Right.
You know?
And that I feel like once you get into this level though, it's like infinite awareness levels.
Yeah.
Because like once you realize that you're realizing that you realize that you realized that you realized.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, for sure. That's why, like, you ever see? No, that's probably not that. That's why, like, but like, have you ever been in a place with like double mirrors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever talk to people who are schizophrenic and they say, "Don't look in those mirrors"?
No.
Yeah, there's people who are like, you've opened a portal.
Yeah. Well, that's.
Yeah, when I was 7, when I'd play with the cabinet mirror and the regular mirror, I'd open it.
Dude, that is like a classic scary movie thing, though. Like one of the reflections is like.
Yeah. One of the oldest tricks in the Hollywood book.
Right. That's what fucking what's his name, Vonnegut. He in all his books, mirrors are portals.
Like, you can walk through them.
Or they reflect another dimension, pretty much. I don't know.
There's people that say that about this.
Yeah, I mean, have you ever? We looked up how mirrors are made.
Yeah, it's like layers of glass.
Yeah. But then it's like liquefied the mirror principle or whatever chemical.
Yeah, it's like a paint.
Yeah.
Metallic paint.
Cause like early mirror game, you know, water.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing about a mirror is like it's a reflection.
Dude.
It's not a true mirror.
Right.
Have you seen the True Mirror stuff?
No.
There's like this guy that goes like raves and stuff like that, and like he has this.
What a
thing.
terrible place to bring a true mirror.
Well, it's like you've never actually looked at yourself,
Yeah.
seen yourself the way everyone else sees you.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like your face gets flipped in all the images you see,
Right.
and so like you've never actually looked in your own eyes. It's kind of impossible.
Yeah.
But he's got this thing that like when you look in it, it's a 1-to-1. Like your right is your right, and your left is like when you lift your right arm, this right arm goes up or some shit like that. So it's like literally like if you were to stare at yourself.
Yeah.
And like you can get like trapped in your eyes. Like you'll be like
horny.
Well, I mean, I think it's like there's like a thing that you have as a human that like you want to look in someone's face.
Yeah.
And like there's like a connection thing that happens. You get a lot of like early reassurance. Yeah. And shit from that. A lot of information comes from like your parents' faces and stuff.
Yeah.
That's like when a little kid does something wrong and they're like, and they look at you, you know what I mean? They like look at someone's face, or when someone's doing something wrong, they're like looking for someone.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense. I love face. I love facial gestures.
Fuck yeah, me too. That's one of my top searches.
Facial gestures.
Facial gesture.
Facial jester.
Yeah. Me when I'm
having a set.
Yeah. Nah, bro.
Hell yeah.
Well, dude, that's part of it too. Like I've been like, you know, I was talking about how like I spent so much of my energy last year searching for love.
Mm-hmm.
And
looking for love in all the wrong places.
Looking for love in all the wrong places, you know. Searching for you, I look everywhere except inside me.
Fuck.
You know?
Horny. It's kind of back to the loneliness thing.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. Like I've been like, damn. Whole time it was right here. It was right here the whole time. That's what the post, the one where I like I was like laying on the bed with me.
Yeah, dude. I wanted to do so much shit with that. I screenshotted it when you're like sitting down. I wanted to do the wood guy that's like hitting. Yeah. When I'm laying down, when you're like sitting down with the two things
so
on your
funny.
head.
Hell yeah, the two, my little devil, myself, and myself. The two devils.
And then the other one was like, you ever see the ones that it's like, I don't know, it's like whatever character, but they're all like dancing, all like they're all sensual dancing.
That's so funny. Yeah, I love that picture of me.
Yeah.
I low-key jocked my homie Randy a long time ago. I took a picture of him sitting like that, and I like sent it to him, and he's like sitting outside on the floor, and he's like got that like same like shrug slouch pose, and he like commented or he like replied to the text. He's like, "This is the happiest day of my life. Like, this is the best day of my life." And I was like, that energy of like just being like, and he was like, "I'm ecstatic. I'm so excited for the day." Yeah. I think I wrote something like that. I did a post like that. With the sad movie, it's like the saddest scenes, and then I'm like in the description, I'm like, had an amazing day today. It's all about togetherness and family and your friends, and it's just me being alone the whole video. It's a very sad video.
I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah, I feel like it didn't land. Mm-hmm. I feel like people thought that it was happy.
Oh, the joke didn't land, you're saying?
Or the juxtaposition wasn't clear enough.
Wasn't juxtaposition enough.
I mean, I'm literally eating by myself, and it's like the saddest violin song I know.
Yeah.
And it's like, the text is like, being with people is what's important in life. And I'm like by myself smoking, and it's raining on my windshield.
That's hilarious. That's funny.
I'm like, all right. Gotta be a little more literal. I've been dealing with that too.
Just keep doing the thing though, you know.
Yeah. That's literally that's like part of what's been happening to me. I've been like, when there's a group of people making jokes, and someone kills the joke. They make a joke and no one thinks it's funny, and everyone's like, "Man, you killed it," kind of thing. Who's right? Should that person have stuck to their gut? Or should they be trying to turn their joke into something that make everyone laugh? Are they just in the... If this person thought it was funny, that means that other people think it's funny. There's got to be a circle out there for this person,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
Or is this person not funny? No one thinks this is funny. Should he then... What is the young man to do?
Yeah.
Does he stop being himself? Because that's his true self.
I mean, I guess that's the the stand-up question. You know, it's like, do you do what you think is funny, or do you do what makes the room laugh? You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
What's the right answer?
I guess it's whatever your goal is, I guess, you know? Because, like, if I'm riffing with a bunch of people, I do want to say the funniest thing, but I also I want them to laugh, you know what I mean? So it's like, you know, marrying those two, because I think a lot of the thing, like, especially with, as just young comics, we could just say that, or, like, people that are around, people that riff a lot and then are in the circle all of a sudden.
Right.
And, like it takes a long time to learn what not to say.
Right.
You know? Like, a lot of riffing is not saying stuff. Because you could kill a joke anytime. Like, that's the whole thing is, like, it's jump rope. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
You know? So it's, like, a lot of it is learning, like, oh, maybe not that one, maybe not that one. This one has the highest percentage to crush, hit that one. Bah, bah,
that's why I hate when I'm like deciding if I want to say something and someone's like, what?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, yeah.
I'm like, bro, I'm not.
I have it, shot it.
Yeah, and now you have to shoot.
Yeah.
And it never lands.
Yeah. No, I love that, because that's how the closest I can compare, like, crowd work to. It's most of crowd work is learning what not to say, because you can ruin a whole moment by saying the wrong thing. So it's like you're constantly like picking your battles on, like, how far you want to go, you know? Right. So a lot of it is like figuring out.
I do think that there is a difference in the stage. Because at that point, now you're talking. We're playing ball. We're on court.
Yeah. Now
you know what I mean? There's something else. Like when you're in a group of friends.
Yeah.
Like me having to like decide whether these people like me or not in the next few seconds because of what I say. You know what I mean?
But I guess I
don't think it has that much weight. So
I don't know. I guess it depends on what kind of friends. Like, because I find myself in circles where I constantly am saying things that kill the laughter. Right. You know, but I'm like, y'all are stupid. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because I especially like, you know, like hanging out at the store, you're around comics that you don't always around, you know? Right. And I'm not going to change, you know what I mean? Like, I'll say, I'll be less like Israel sucks, but you know, I'm not going to like not talk about stuff, you know what I mean? Right, for sure. Like, I'll say something crazy and then I'll get like the, oh, eyes. And it's like, well, fuck you, like, you know, like.
Yeah. I'm pretty good at, I know. He's beasting. I'm pretty good at being like cordial and like sticking to social norms as far as jokes go. I actually kind of get upset with people when they don't.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm like, bro, why are you saying crazy shit right now? Like Yeah,
it's context is everything, you know what I mean? Situation is everything. You know. That's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of the times it's what not to say. Like, pulling that back, you know. Yeah. I mean, I guess I can go for a lot of stuff. Like, I've always had that problem in general of, like, I can't not say something. I've gotten way better at it now.
Yeah. But it depends on what we're talking about. Yeah. But, yeah, for me as well. Like, when the subject of God comes up, I have a hard time biting my tongue. Yeah. I used to be like that with, like, politics and stuff. I used to be so bad about that. Like, someone would say something, I'll be like, things like that, or, like, when you're really into that kind of stuff and you, like, watch it and you, like, look at it a lot, you know all of these, like, talking points. Yeah, exactly. So, like, somebody who's barely coming in, I'm like, you're at day one, bro. You're, like, saying some, like, basic thing to say. Yeah. And I'm like, this point you're making has been stomped all over. Right. Hundreds of times. Yeah. Right. How could the world just be perfect? So do you think God, like, wants dead children? Well, that's the opposite of... That's opposing God argument. Yeah, well, even that. Like, God don't care about fucking... Well, he should. I don't think he should. In the book, he does. Nah, bruh. He's like, every child. You ain't read the first one. Well, that's not the one we're talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. There's only one big one God. I don't care about no books. He ain't no fucking librarian, bro.
Well,
Ain't no books when it comes to the life force of the universe.
Why do you think that?
Because that's fucking retarded. That's humanity, dude. Creating story. It goes back to story. These fools are creating story around the ultimate mystery of the universe.
Well, it's only a mystery because you don't know about it.
Yeah, no one does. Ain't no motherfucker here does, and I'll guarantee that.
Sure. But just because you don't, that's the whole deal with it.
Yeah.
It's based on non-knowing.
But that's anybody that acts like they know anything, I'm already sus. You're already sus to me. You know what I mean? Like, unless it's like physical fucking thing. Like if I can see a man make a table, I'm like, that is the most holy man I've ever met in my whole life. You know what I mean?
Well,
like a mechanic.
There's like logical things that make sense that are like, well, obviously that's not the deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's good. You know, you can use your discernment. You're not dumb. To all the way. Because like we're dumb. We're plagued by our ignorance. We're plagued by our unknowing. But
yeah.
But we know a lot.
Yeah, I mean
people and together.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. Yeah. You could tell me what a particle is, sure. But okay, and and that fucking bird right there is closer to God, dude.
Yeah.
Well, because I'm thinking more like the bliss, like ignorance is bliss thing. Like,
yeah. Well, me and you have a difference in belief. Like, I don't believe there's a God.
Yeah, well, I don't believe there's a God in the way everyone says, but I feel like there's like a pretty consistent life force pattern that's happening that I don't know what it is or who it is or what it can even be categorized as, but I know when I feel it, you know?
Right. We're pretty much, we got a couple. There's a couple of different conversations I wanted to talk about to you about. But like one of them is kind of in this, like, because we've been talking about consciousness a lot. Like, did I talk to you about how I think consciousness is poop? That I was trying to write a bit of my first poop joke about how I think consciousness is your literal shit, and that's why like when you die, your shit leaves your body.
That's hilarious.
And it's bacteria. It goes into the earth and it rejoins the fucking the shit.
So what happens when you shit every day? I'll be back. I gotta go.
Oh my god!
I gotta go.
I stopped. That's how I fucking. How do you think I'm like this?
You turn into the black guy with the big head.
He has a bud on his head. Yeah. I never understood that. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
When I first saw it, I was like, cool, guy with a butt on his head.
It's
2 brains, actually.
Oh shit, the guy got butt on his head.
That's really like ass cheeks, bro.
Hey. Yeah, dude, I see something recently where it was like the people, it's like one of those pages where it's like, before men, there are people with no heads and their faces on their chest. Do you see those? It's like dumb people.
No, that's hilarious.
And they're always some like real like.
Yeah, do you know that guy's name?
No.
What religion is that?
It's like some like weird cult, like black Scientology shit.
Oh,
he's
like the Israelites guys. It's not them.
No, I don't think so.
I can't remember who it was, but yeah, dude, that guy. It's like the doctor's like, well, the BBL surgery was a success, and they're like, sir, the patient's upside down.
That's hilarious.
Sir. Yeah, that's what's crazy. What would 2 brains even do? That's like split. That's like a Siamese twin.
I'm guessing they're thinking of it like horsepower, you know?
Yeah. They think it's like having another GPU in your computer.
Yeah. It's cool. 2 brain.
But I mean, like, you can't have 2 motors in a car, right?
I feel like you could have 2 fucking things that pump.
But the one thing is the central system.
I don't know shit about cars.
2 motors is crazy.
I don't think there's 2 motors, but like, cause that's what they. Oh, what does horsepower mean?
It's like, I understand what you're saying. Like,
know
you're
what I
thinking
mean?
about it like horses.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they
We
mean
need
by.
to go faster. Add a fucking horse.
Add a horse.
horse.
Because that's what I think that it's supposed to like infer.
That's so dumb.
Like 2,000 horsepower. Like that's what it means. This is a horse times 2,000.
they're separate.
Tell that to the fucking.
Those brains are doing their own individual processes.
Right. No, totally. Those horses are doing. Yeah, no. Totally.
Yeah. But it would be like if you had horses on like 2. I mean, I guess they do that.
They do that. It's a chariot. It's a chariot.
But they're still running in one thing. The force is still pulling all at once.
One body.
Yeah.
So that's like, I guess that would be the argument, is that those 2 brains are pulling that one body.
So it's like, because like the thing with brains is they're like computers. Like you want more capacity running less percentage. You don't want to like be like you don't want to use your brain to 100%. You know, like when people are like, we only use 10% of our brain. Imagine what it would be like if we used 100% of our brains.
Right.
That's dumb. We'd fry. It's like you're redlining the fucking thing.
Yeah, right.
You want it to run as low as possible.
Right.
Because then the systems are cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Dang, like Kim Kardashian. She got like her brain scan and it showed like very little activity. And
Hell yeah,
like,
fire.
she's all pissed.
No, that's good.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Everyone's giving her a hard time, but she's
When you're
closer
stressed,
to
that's
God.
when the red fucking. That's when you say, you're like,
I know, they should freaking. They should fucking put a brain scan on like a single mother in an ICE detention facility. They want to show fucking high functional mind, high active mind.
A single mother in an ICE detention facility. I can't tell if she'd be like, finally a break. or my baby. Single mom army.
Single
Scary.
mom army. Now we're talking. Hey, now we're talking.
Hey, where we at though?
You're back to the kid.
Me when a single mom army tells me to do anything.
When the single mom army pulls up to the function.
When single mom army is looking for recruits.
It's you with titties and birthing hips.
Yeah, I guess so. I think we're good here.
Oh yeah.